Well, listener, I didn't see what you saw. And I'm not saying it didn't happen, right? That's why we get so many controversial decisions, right? Like where somebody else is viewing what may be a completely different fight in their mind. So you're saying you saw the body language from Yuri that he was trying to be merciful to Ulberg, right? I didn't see that. You know, I saw a fight, and maybe I was concentrating too much on Ulberg's reaction and the knee and whatnot. But at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter, right? That is on Yuri, and it's great to be sensitive. I'm a martial artist first before I'm a fighter, even though my coach, my jiu-jitsu professor, often thinks that I'm just a fighter first. And I understand why I have a fight mentality, right? Like I don't have a art mentality all the time, especially when I'm training jiu-jitsu. I should be more jiu-jitsu, right? And we all love Yuri for being the samurai warrior that he is. But one thing I've said, and I said it in the last video, one thing a samurai warrior doesn't do is, you know, he sees a wounded opponent and he lets him live because he has mercy in his heart. No, a samurai kills, right? Because it's kill or be killed, and that's the rule. And you know, we're not even in the fields with a duel here. We're in a sport, a combat sport. Like I'm not giving Yuri that break, right? Like as much as I admire him as a human being and I love what he's brought to the sport, you just saw that weakness in that. And you know, I've talked a little bit about this at martial arts and cultures and how they intermix. And there's been this question for a long time: is how are Japanese fighters not on the world scene in a major way? Why do they always lose at the top? And I gave an idea that maybe it's cultural, because they have so much respect for their elders and respect for procedure and respect for this, that the actual confines of a wild knock'em sock'em robot fight doesn't program to them the same way it does to maybe another professional fighter. And maybe that's why, because there's no logical reason for it. There's weight classes, right? They may be smaller fighters, right? Like, but they should be winning. Like look, karate was formed in Japan. They were one of the first. Is it that intangible? And did Yuri just lose that fight because of that respectful internal clock? And we can all love Yuri as a person for that. If you feel that way, not everybody does. Obviously, I do. I think Yuri's great. I think he's great for the sport. I think he's great as a martial artist. To see him, I dig his eccentricity, for lack of a better word. But this is a prize fight, and you didn't do the right thing to win the prize fight. I don't feel sorry for you, no matter what you were doing. And if you were doing what you think he was doing, listener, well, that wasn't a good move. And there it is. Everybody like and follow for more of the fight.